guys, welcome back. You know, if you're not friends with me on Facebook, you probably are not aware of the fact that I've been away for about 2 weeks now, a little over 2 weeks actually, without making a video because I had a bit of a health problem last week, and what I thought at first was going to be quite serious and was in the ER for a couple nights actually. Turned out to be something maybe not quite as serious as, thankfully, that I thought, but it did set me back considerably. But I'm back, and, at least for a short video, I'm still not 100% by any means, perhaps you can tell, but anyway, it's just good to be back with you, and I hope things are good where you are. I am fine, and it's nothing to be concerned about, really. But before I did get ill, I was out in Houston working. And when I'm out there, I try to stop by as many stores as possible in between work stops, and in the evening when I'm, bored, beat sitting in a hotel doing nothing. So one of my very favorite places to stop there's about 7 different half-price books. And if you're not familiar with half-price books, they're a discount retailer that do discount vinyl and CDs and DVDs, Blu-rays, and books, obviously, and other things, but that's primarily their focus. And it's unusual for me to walk out of there with nothing, although, sometimes I do, but I had a coupon for half price off one item of my highest priced item, so I thought, well, I'd like to take advantage of that if I could, and I actually got something very, very cool, I think. And I'm going to open it with you here because I don't know what to expect, and even though I don't really feel like coming on here making a video, I really want to open this and enjoy it, so I thought I'd come film the video, and at least then I can open it and enjoy it. So anyway, I picked up this Frank Sinatra, The Voice, let's see what it is here, 46 CD box set. Now this covers a wide range of material here, over 20 years in music from 1939 to 1960, and I'm just going to kind of move it around here so you can kind of see what's involved and try to read this with you. It just says here, this sensational 46 CD set presents the absolute highlights of Frank Sinatra's recorded works. The tracks are not compiled chronologically, but rather sorted by themes. 1939 to 1942, the early years. 1942 to 1951, the Columbia years. 1953 to 1960, the Capitol years. 1940 to 1956, Sinatra at the movies, and some Christmas material. So this is got an absolute lifetime's worth of listening here with 46 discs. Now, the interesting part is you would think, well, that doesn't look like 46 discs, and it doesn't to me either. And I am just really kind of chomping at the bits here to open this up to see how this is actually packaged, because you can't tell if it's just loose or if it's in some sort of a book or what it is. But as you can see, the normal price on that was at least there $60. And as I said, I had that coupon that took half price off my highest priced item. So I got this for $30, $29.99, and I was just so excited because I'm thinking, wow, you might not think I would be, but I am a pretty big Frank Sinatra fan. I have a few vinyl records of his, but those were ones that were picked up at a not very good condition, and I mostly listened to him on Spotify. So I thought, well, what a great opportunity for me to get a lot of his music, 46 CDs worth, at a very, very inexpensive price. And frankly, when it comes to this kind of music, I don't necessarily need it on vinyl, because this is stuff that I like to take with me and just pop in when I'm doing my housework, or just background music. I just love the guy's voice. I mean, he was a one-of-a-kind performer, once in a lifetime kind of guy, one of the greatest pop stars of any generation, really. So I was very, very excited to find something like this for so little. Now, come to find out, I've went online, and this looks like a European import. There was a few on Amazon third-party sellers, but they were in the $80 range, so I think I got a very good deal on this. And I'm very excited to kind of crack it open and see what the design is like. So I'm not good at angling my camera. I don't have a tripod, so this isn't really an official unboxing, but I guess we could call it a first look. or whatever you want to title it. I'll title it something, but maybe there's something better. But let's just crack it open and see what it's all about here. So I've had this now for 2 weeks, and every time I walk by I'm like, oh, I want to open that, but I thought it would be an interesting video. I don't know how many of my followers or subscribers like or listen to Frank Sinatra, but for me, I think he was a one-of-a-kind performer, and certainly there have been many people who have tried to knock off his style, but there is really only truly one Frank Sinatra. So this is really my first physical anything other than some very old cheap 50-cent dollar records from Frank Sinatra that frankly don't sound too good. So here it is unwrapped, if you want to see it like that. And after two weeks of waiting, I'm very anxious to see what the design of this thing is like. So obviously the lid just pops right off, nothing on the inside, and the first thing I'm seeing here is a very thick 46 CD booklet. So you get all kinds of information here. Let's just kind of see what you get. Well, just a lot of written information here. It's got all the discs, all the track listing, all the writer's credits, you name it. I mean, from 1 through 46. And as I kind of suspected, they are just packed in here loosely. And I guess I'm okay with that. I don't know what to think of this, really. So I'll just try to hold it up here. I guess I kind of would have preferred them to be in some sort of a book or something, because this maybe would be easy to lose, but I'll have to be very careful with it, and also to keep it in order might be a little bit tricky. But let's see, we got disc 1. I don't know if you want me to go through all 46 of these, but they're all, it looks anyway at first glance, to be all the same cover on every single one of them. So, maybe just ever so slight disappointment that there isn't in any special cool super duper deluxe packaging on this. I think I can stop maybe at 6, because it looks like they're all the same. They have the same exact picture. They do have obviously a little bit different information on the bottom here, because it tells you if it's Columbia or Capitol, or part of what series it comes from. Then it has the track listings on the back. But they're very, just thin paper, and the discs look like this. So as you can see, I've got a lot of listening to do. 46 CDs. I don't know if each one of this has 24 songs. Let's see on number 6. Number 5 has 20 songs. Let's see if we can kind of get an average. Here's another one that has 20 songs. Number 3 has 24. So let's say on average 20 songs times 46, that's over 800 songs from Frank Sinatra. So, I would say that was a pretty good glimpse into his career. Maybe just ever so slight disappointment in the inside packaging, that it wasn't quite as exciting as I thought it might be with a book, or some sort of unique way to display these, rather than just have individual sleeves for every one of these. But hey, for $30 I cannot complain whatsoever. Here's the book here, and I like this simple black and white design. I mean, it's great for the times. We're talking about 1939 to 1960, so most everything was in black and white. So anyway, if you're a Frank Sinatra fan, maybe there's a better box set out there that would be more detailed than this, but this to me is probably all I will ever need when it comes to Frank Sinatra music. And I'm really excited. So it says here, all the legendary singer's most important albums are included in this fantastic collector's edition. As an exclusive bonus, this box also features rare historic recordings and a comprehensive booklet with biographical details and a list of musicians and instrumentation. So there's a lot of detail in here, and a few maybe some rarer items. So looks like it was printed somewhere in the European Union and manufactured in the EU. And maybe if you want to pause the video, I'll try to get a really good shot there for you to pause it if you want to go through each one of the 46 CDs. and take a closer look at that. But it is online. It's listed on Amazon. You could probably get more details online. So Frank Sinatra, The Voice, 46 CD box set. Looks like I'm going to be busy listening to Frank Sinatra this weekend. So anyway, it's great to be back with you. I'll make a better, longer, more normal video here in the next week and get back to my normal rotation. So hope everyone's doing well out there. Have a great weekend ahead. Take care, and bye for now.